What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Greer House. We are back. It's been so long.
So excited to drop this episode for y'all. This is going to be the part 2 of How to Treat a Lady.
How to Treat a Lady. And it's crazy because we actually have 2 guests, our first guests of all time, and they are...
Oh, hi, I'm Victoria.
I'm McCall.
And we actually are from the Hot Girl Podcast, so we're excited to be here on Greer House. I don't know.
It's such an honor to be your
Yes,
first guest.
it really is. You really made like a point of being the first guest ever. I was like, wow, it's
spoiled.
special.
So tell us a little bit of what you guys do, like extracurriculars, what you guys are doing outside of college, stuff like that.
Sure. So I actually am a GCU alum. I graduated this past April unintentionally. We can kind of get into that later. I wanted to stay another year, but I was like, whatever, it's time to like move on. So I graduated with my degree in marketing and advertising. And right now I'm an author. I just wrote a book. It's called A Legend of Golden Shadows. It's a fantasy romance trilogy. You should really check it out. So anywhere where books can be found.
Check it
So right now I'm just working on book 2, and then I'm studying for the LSAT because I plan to go into law school next year. So that is my career path. But you know, life is always changing. I've always been all over the place with what I wanted to do in my life. So who knows? My answer might be different in like a year from now.
Sweet.
Nicole?
Well, hi, I'm McCall. I am at GCU. I'll be a junior this year. And I'm studying exercise science. And my goal is to have my personal training certification by January. So I want to like work in the gym and kind of like just help people train and coach. I think that'll be super fun. And yeah, I just like hanging out. I'm excited for this year. I think it'll be super fun.
Mm-hmm. She's a life leader.
I'm a life leader, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
I didn't forget. That's my priority. But
Sweet. Well, very exciting to have you guys here, but let's get into the
Let's get into the meat, right?
Oh.
Pause.
So,
I know.
let's get into it. So
Talk about this episode. Tell them about what's about to go down for this episode.
we thought, let's talk about relationships, but part 2. We thought that the first one is with the boys, but now we have a lady's insight of like how to do it, you know?
Simple.
So we all thought that would be a good opener to kind of the trend of he or she's a 10, but. So
Okay.
let's get into it. So I think, you know, it's ladies first. Let's
Ladies
start off right.
first,
Let's start off right.
that's
Oh, we
Pressure,
say it or we
okay.
get asked?
Y'all say it.
Y'all say
Y'all
it.
say it.
Oh, okay. Do you want to go?
I was trying to think of ones like that have landed on my For You page, but I'll be original. Okay, she's a 10, but she has herself as her lock screen.
That's
Hey.
crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
What you think, bro?
She's a 2, bro.
I can't.
Oh, chill.
Don't worry.
Gosh.
I don't know how to really beat that. I don't know what you guys don't like.
Wait, what was your answer for that one?
I'm gonna say like a 3, maybe a 4.
Generous.
Okay.
So
That's
yeah.
fair.
She's a 10, but I don't know. She's a 10, but she like has this really rancid odor like constantly. But she's like she's your dream girl, but like will never go away no matter what. And like every time you're with her, like you have to throw up.
Oh, she smells like Bookie. Oh, no.
But she's like your
interesting
dream
one.
girl. Like personality, like 10. Like look, 10.
Oh.
She has her life together, but rancid.
Not the odor.
Oh my gosh.
Now what is
No,
she?
that's not it. Not it at all.
He's having a crisis.
I was like,
I think it's difficult.
I think a 0 because personally,
Oh, shoot. No chance. That's brutal.
Okay, 0. Okay,
0.
gosh.
if it's long distance, I'm saying a cool 9. If it's over the FaceTime, I'm straight. But no link ups. No link ups at all. But if she like in person,
virtual dates only.
virtual dates only, but in person, I'll say like a cool 1.
Okay.
A cool 1.
Okay.
You know, so.
Simple. Go ahead.
I
You
respect
next.
that.
Okay. Okay. Let me think. He's a 10. Wait, no. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's a 10, but I'm trying to think, bro. I feel like on this show I'm like the out of pocket person, so I feel like I gotta live up to
Just hit us with it. Hit
I'm
us.
trying to think. Okay. He doesn't. So he's a 10, but he doesn't respect his mom or his sister.
A 0.
Yeah.
Dang. See, there. No, that's crazy. Good
Wanna
question.
explain?
Good.
Well,
Explain.
wanna
Yeah.
explain a
Why is
little
that? Why is that so important?
If he doesn't,
No, you go first.
If he doesn't respect his mom, how is he gonna like respect us? Especially like his sisters too.
Guys, take notes.
And we have brothers.
notes.
We both have
Yeah.
2 brothers. And we're also like big family people. So like my family comes first always. Like we're really, really close. Like my brothers are my best friends. Like my mom's my best friend. So like that would just not fit into the dynamic of my life. You know? Just wouldn't work. There's no point in even continuing it.
Good.
Sheesh.
Take notes, fellas. Take
Take
notes.
notes. He's a 10, but doesn't love God.
A 0.
0. That's in the
Give me some
negatives.
hard ones.
That's in the negatives.
I need some hard ones. Like I don't know.
ones.
Like maybe I give him a shot.
He's a 10, but he hates reading.
Oh.
He's a 10.
Got him.
Okay.
Okay, a 10 for you.
Is he illiterate or did he just not like read?
He is like. Wait, yeah. Is he illiterate? Or
That
is
man
he...
can only read signs.
Wait, so he's illiterate? That's different. He's reading. That's different.
Can he read a menu?
Nah.
No,
he
can't.
needs some help.
He can't.
He needs the
but-
picture.
Yeah, he needs the pictures.
Needs
Needs the
He's the
pictures.
pictures. Yeah.
Can't. I don't want to judge someone for not being able to read. That's different. I feel like because if he just hated reading, that's a part of his personality. But if he
Yeah.
can't read, maybe he just never learned how to read.
could
So
tell
he's
him,
like a
teach him how to read.
fixer-upper? Like, you're
He's a
gonna
little
help
bit
him?
of a fixer-upper. Like I can teach him how to read. Like I was.
Teach remote activate.
I don't know. I think I'd still give him a 10. I'd give him a
Yeah.
shot. Like,
Okay.
if he hated reading, though, he's like, I hate books. Boys who are like, I haven't read a book since the 5th grade.
That's not a
I'm like,
flex.
oh, yeah, please, shut up.
Yeah,
like,
that's not a
nobody
flex.
cares.
It's not a flex.
If somebody says that to me, then they would be like a 5. If they just hated reading for like no, in a way that it's a flex. Like saying I hate reading is like cool to them. If you just don't like reading, like whatever. Like you don't dig reading. Not everybody's gonna dig reading, but it just depends on how you say it.
Simple.
Jay, want to give one more?
He's a 10, but has no fashion sense.
So me,
Got him.
got him,
No.
bro.
Oh, I don't think your fashion
I
is
was gonna
bad.
say.
No, it's all. It's all.
Oh, it's
Okay.
on us now.
Oh, I don't know. Every guy I feel like doesn't have good fashion, so like.
Is he pulling up in like flip flops?
Yeah, it depends on what your definition of bad fashion
How about like
is.
neon and
That's
like,
fixable. That's
Knee-high
fixable though. Like I
socks?
could buy you clothes. You know what I
But
mean?
she flexing.
but would he look good in it?
But would look in it? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Then I would take him and we could try it on together. You know, buy you clothes. I get you looking good. I give you a 10.
but what happens if it's like he doesn't want to shop? These are his
Like
clothes.
he doesn't want to try.
These are his clothes.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't want to try. This, like, babe, this is me. And it's like,
You're gonna have to love him
Like, I'm
with
talking
the
like-
2 outfits
yeah.
that are both neon yellow and neon
Like the
orange.
gym shorts.
no,
Gym shorts, neon, Nikes.
Yeah, the long gym
but long,
shorts.
like, like long hair.
Long hair. Wait, that's different. That's
No,
different.
no, that's fashion.
You said
Include that?
fashion.
Nah.
You got hair.
You're fabricating a little bit.
Yeah, that's you changing it up.
The hair is a different
Oh,
story.
I feel
Yeah.
like we'll put it over there.
If he like doesn't want me to buy him clothes, that's weird to me. So I think I would give him a 30.
Oh wow.
I would say like a 5.
Okay.
Like, it's just your clothes. Like, I don't know.
It's not like it's the only clothes he has. Like, you know, doesn't have any money. He just like only wants to wear those 2 outfits or something
Just
crazy.
2.
If that's like what you're
Something
comfortable
crazy
with,
like
Two
that.
outfits for your whole life.
I can't talk. Like,
But imagine you are Visco Queen around here.
She is.
So like imagine it's that time you with Bay. You're supposed to. Would he be on your Visco? Would he be on the Visco?
Would he make the cut, or is it just the food?
slap a filter on it. Close it.
Oh my god.
Black and white. Then you see the neons. I feel like it's a 5. Like,
Would you like kind of cover his face though?
No.
Like there's like you and there's like a plant for his face and then it's like him. Do you see?
But what if his face looks good? It's just his outfits that are.
Okay,
fine.
yeah, so he's a 10, but
it's
he's
just,
a
we'll
10.
just
You have to
him
cover
with
his
a
outfit
0.5
like this.
selfie. Yeah, I'll just like
Just be
cover
the
it.
head.
So only hugs, right? Only only
Yeah,
hugs.
and he hugs you like behind.
Exactly. There we go.
face only.
Sheesh.
So I feel like it doesn't matter that much. Like, unless it's like some obscene stuff like on the shirt.
To each their own.
To each their own.
To each their own. You know, you want to wear 2 outfits for the rest of your life?
Do it.
As
That's
long
what
as you
you're
wash them
comfortable
every
with.
other day. That's
As
what
long as you're
matters, okay?
clean.
If that's what you're
As
comfortable
long as you're clean. As long as that's a good one. As long as you're clean.
Simple.
We're we're clothes positive here.
Close positive.
And I think it's kind of funny we say that because like hygiene, being clean, kind of goes into red flags.
Oh, a red flag is if he's like rude to like a server or like impatient when he's like ordering
Yeah.
stuff.
That's nice.
That's an
As
L.
a server,
L guy.
L guy,
That's-
fellas, get your money up.
Get your manners up. I don't know what he's like. Get your
they don't
manners.
Get
tip
your manners
20%. They don't tip 20%.
Yeah, you got tip too, bro.
Got to.
Okay,
Got to.
I have a really controversial red flag.
Yeah.
And only because, from speaking from personal experience,
Wow.
so salute the troops. But a red flag is if they're in the Marine Corps or if they're like in the Army. Because every time I've had to talk with someone who's been in the Marine Corps, they have been so rude to me and they're very like sexist towards me. But that's not speaking for all. So it's just like a red flag.
Just
You know,
like
like it's just my guard's up at that point. They could prove me wrong, but my experiences in the past are like it's like a sit down, like you know, like that.
Make me a sandwich.
Like make me a sandwich. Those are the vibes I get.
Whoa!
So is that your red flag or is that just to me?
I think one of my red flags is like if she doesn't have like an open mind to things, like she's just so close minded, like one way thinking. I don't know. I feel like just anything, bro. You gotta like get outside your comfort zone a little bit, like where you still feel like good and like safe, but like also like you know try something new, like you know.
Yes,
Might really
I
love it.
completely agree.
Yeah.
I have a story about that. One time, I was in Sedona with this guy. We went there on a day trip. He was like my boyfriend. I put that in quotes because it was like my senior year of high school going into my freshman year of college, and it was the most short-term relationship. It was bad.
for kicks and gigs.
He said "I love you" to me after like 2 weeks of knowing my existence, and then he got shirts with our faces on it. But that's not the point. Point is,
We love them.
3 weeks in, we went to the Sedona, and I was already like getting really icked out. You know what I mean? Like I just felt it was my very first relationship. This guy was like, you know, telling me he wants to be the father of my children. Like I was getting really stressed. I was
Yeah.
I was 18. You know. Anyways, we're in Sedona. Have y'all been to Sedona?
Yeah, beautiful.
So you know how there's those guys that have the animals and you can hold them like
The
in the main
snakes.
the downtown area.
Mhm.
Well, there's this guy with a snake and I was like, Jacob, like come take my picture with the snake, and he's like, okay, and I was like holding it. I was like, jeez, and I was like, okay, your turn. And I was hanging the snake. He's like, I'm holding the snake, and I was like, hold the snake, you know, hold the snake. It's for the picture. He's like, no, it's kind of gross. Like, I'm good. And I was like, and that was like, usually it wouldn't bother me, but it was like so many things leading up to
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I
The
was
tree
like,
on- the tree on
please hold
top.
this thing. Please take a picture of me with the snake. Like, it's a corn snake, please. And he was like, I don't feel like it. And I was like, okay, we're done. I broke up with him the next day.
Wow.
Because,
That poor
like, for
guy.
me, if, like, I want a guy who wants to be adventurous with me and, like, try things. Like, it, you know, it was just, like, all those things leading up to it. And then, like, they're not going to be, like, open-minded to, like, just, like, taking a fun picture and, like, doing something fun. They're just, like, no. You know, like, ew. Like, I don't want to be with somebody like that.
For sure.
So,
Jeez.
it didn't last. But he's married now. He got engaged 4 months after that.
Wow.
Oh, not
Wow.
that she keeps track or anything.
Wow.
He blocked me, but my friend DM'd it to me.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So you weren't invited.
Wow.
I was
I'm
not
assuming-
invited.
I'm assuming.
Sedona trip gone wrong.
All right.
That's the click.
That's
click.
crazy.
PTSD.
Okay.
Wow. I would just say like what was I say? Like controlling. That's red flag. Like for me, I'm very extroverted, so I'm very just like I want to do this. Like my brain goes everywhere. But like, and of course it's supposed to be balanced, right? It's supposed to be balanced. But like, if you're like no, like I don't know, like here's an example. Let's just say I want to go to like a party with one of my good friends. She's like, no, you can't go. Why? You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm like,
Oh,
why? Yeah,
yeah.
like, why? But I'm like, hey, come on. She's like, no, but she can't go because of like, I don't know, just like kind of hold you back because she has insecurities like that. I think like, again, it's always that mutual respect, but for me, it's like, it's respect, not a party, but anything.
Respect and trust, though, right?
Respect and trust, right?
Yes, sir.
Like, I think if I've given you like every single trust, like everything, like I gave you everything true, I feel like, but not the parties, like if it's a party, if it's like hanging out with the boys, like just like, you know what I'm saying, like let me go
Yeah.
and I have that, like, that's just me though.
No, y'all
Yeah.
red flags are
Yeah.
like standards. You know, like that should be
Sheesh.
the
Just, like, the
standard.
bare minimum.
You know, my red
Sheesh.
flags are like they don't like cats. You know, like do you like cats?
Golly, golly.
Got him.
Oh my
God.
gosh, I'm gonna have to
Now.
leave. cut this camera.
Well, guys, thank you for tuning in.
Love you guys. Thanks.
Wait, no, but for real, you don't like them? Okay, please tell me you don't hate them, but they're just not for you. There's only.
I don't
one
think
right
they're
answer.
for me. Like,
Yeah.
I think kittens are very cute.
Those
The
are
cats,
kittens?
yeah, I forgot their name. I was about to call them puppies, and I was like, bro, that's not
Kittens.
it. But the cats that are around GCU, like, I would never,
Feral.
personally.
Oh.
Yeah.
She fed. She's like a Disney princess. She'll like
them.
go and she'll feed them and they'll like flock towards me.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I see one and I like don't.
Yeah,
I love-
the
I
thing, man,
have
was
fear
like-
for my life. I'm like
No,
this
I
is
really
weird.
like cats. Well, I like all animals. So one time this guy asked me to hang out with him, and I didn't want to go, but he asked me, so I'm going to go. Like, I'm not going to be rude and say no. So we were playing pool, and we were talking, and he was like, I asked him, I was like, oh, do you like cats? Because I love cats. And he was like, oh no, maybe I said, are you a cat or a dog person? And the right answer is, oh, you know, I like both. I just love animals.
That's the right
That's
answer.
the right. That's the right answer. That's the right answer.
The right answer, yes. You would never say I hate this or I hate that, whatever, right? I still like, just because I'm a cat, I like cats doesn't mean I hate dogs. I have a dog. I like dogs too. But point is, he's like, if I had a cat, I would kick it off of a bridge and kill it. And my jaw
He
dropped
just
and
like
I
you for
ghosted
real.
him and I never talked to him again.
Wow.
That
That's
was
aggression.
it.
That's
like
violence.
to me, that shows you don't like animals. Like, how can you talk about kicking a cat off a bridge? Meanwhile, I go and feed the cats at GCU every single day, and I pet them and I love them. And you're gonna kick them? Like, that's horrible.
True. Fellas,
Don't kick cats.
Love
That's the
cats.
right answer.
Love
love cats.
Love cats.
All
Or
cats.
and dogs. Just love animals.
I feel like there's not a person on the planet that doesn't like dogs. Like I've never met. a
Dogs
person
are
who doesn't like
sick.
dogs.
Talking about like hating cats, that kind of thing, whatever. Let's talk about what's your type?
But I feel like I don't really have a type when it comes to like physicality, because I feel like the very few people I have liked in the past have all looked very different. So it's hard because I feel like what I want to say is like, oh, like if I'm talking about like books, like my favorite like characters like a morally gray, like dark haired, like, you know, like that type of vibe, like tattoos or whatever, because that's what I read in books. So like that's not true at all. So I will say, like, for me, like personality is everything. Like the last guy that I liked, he's literally not cute at all. Okay, like I will roast him right now.
Gosh.
He's not cute. I mean, he is somewhat cute, but he's not cute to me anymore because I like don't like him. But like he wasn't like what I would have considered like my type, right? But his personality was just like top tier. Like I was infatuated with him from the first sentence that I spoke to him. Like somebody who's very like charming and charismatic and like funny and like playful in the sense where we can like play off of each other like with what we say. Like that's everything to me. If we don't have that, I'm like it's not gonna work. Like you can like anybody. Like I'm like oh I like blondes with long hair. Like I don't even know. I like tall people. Like I don't care. I've dated. I've liked people that are like the same height as me, or people who are like if they're taller than me. Like it
What about
doesn't
short
matter.
guys?
Short kings. Come on, short kings out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Gotta. Hey,
You guys
I'm
are
looking
some
out for
short
y'all. I'm
kings.
looking out for y'all.
Short kings. I don't know. I've never liked somebody shorter than me
Yeah.
before.
If you thinking, they ain't speaking.
Hey,
And that's
it's
fact.
alright.
That's
Hey,
fact.
short kings, y'all still up.
Y'all still love. We love y'all, short
You
kings.
know, like I said, I try not to like really focus on physicality. So like if you had that same like personality that I said I really liked, and you have to have all the same like goals and morals that I have. Like you have to be Christian, you have to love your family, you have to have a goal mindset. Like you can't just be like doing nothing with your life. You need to have goals that you want to accomplish. Just stuff like that, like respect, and like we have to have the same political views. We'll not work if we have the same political views. Just like stuff like that. But I don't know. I've never personally liked someone shorter than me, but I'm not gonna like kick them out just because
Short kings up.
Short kings up. Last question for our viewers out here. Are you single?
I am.
Fellas, that's
Hey,
right there.
drop the kitten emoji in her DMs and you're in, bro. You're in. You're literally in.
We gonna tag her. We got y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe don't drop that. Bro.
Yeah, don't drop the kitten emoji because
Never
that's
mind,
not a good look. That's not a good look.
Don't take advice from me, I guess.
Like wake up tomorrow like with hundreds of
Straight kitten emoji.
I don't know. I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna wake up in the morning and be disappointed because my DMs are empty. No kitten emojis. And be like, oh no.
It's gonna be a kitten and a bridge emoji.
No,
A gif. It's all.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, good.
Okay, McCall, your turn.
Talk to
I
us.
would say I'm like very similar where like there's not like a specific like physical feature that you need to have, but I would say like same morals, like obviously Christian, love that, loves his family, like big family guy. Like I really like the golden retriever personality.
Mm-hmm.
We heard that where like they get excited over like the little things and just like happy.
Yes.
I like a guy who's like adventurous and like pushes you like outside of your comfort zone. I think that's like super fun and like wants to travel and like has goals, but definitely it's time to go for like the more athletic, like
Yes.
that kind of vibe. Yeah, likes to
yes.
tease.
I
And, like,
feel like types on paper. McCall and I always laugh because we have different types on paper. So like hers would be like athletic, like surfer boy,
Yeah.
like you know, like that type of vibe, and mine would be like nerdy, like I don't know, like reader, like introverted, like
yeah,
not sporty at all.
yeah, it's worked out.
It's
Like
very
we've
different.
never- yeah.
Like I don't know. Like yours would be like like if we were on TikTok, he would be like all athletic, running on the beach,
He'd
and
be surfing. He'd be like
mine
running
would be
away.
like on with his little like things. What are those called? The headset. Like,
The over your headphones?
yeah, the
Oh,
headset.
those are
everything.
Those are fresh, bro. I hate it.
Don't switch up now. Don't switch up now.
Nah, bro.
Shoot. So if you're a surfer, wait, are you single? Tell them.
I am.
If you're a surfer,
I'm
You're
ready
in
to
there.
mingle.
drop the surfer emoji.
Also, McCall likes to drop hints on our TikTok. So far,
Oh,
on TikTok.
do not.
Yeah, we in there. We in there.
I'm interested to hear
Yeah,
yours.
tell us yours.
Go ahead.
King.
Go
That's
ahead.
you.
Go ahead.
That's
gang.
you.
Go ahead, gang.
Oh my gosh. I don't think like my type. I think personality, of course, by far that's a dub. But I'm gonna say top 3: light skins, Latinas. I'm trying to think. I'm not gonna say third one. I'm gonna say those are top 2.
Okay.
I'm just like
No, what's top 3?
I'm cool. I'm just gonna say
No,
this.
what's top 3?
I was gonna say
No,
top 2. No, you
No,
good.
no.
you good.
They not good. They
I'm
want to hear 3.
intrigued.
Don't be shy now.
It just depends. I think it just depends on the situation. But the situation
What
is.
you mean by that? Come on, bro.
Anyways,
No.
what I think
We're back on it. What's 3?
He doesn't have a third one.
No.
yeah, let's go. Let's
He's
go.
doing
Nah,
tricks
nah,
now.
there we
It's
go.
okay. Don't worry. We're not going to judge you for your time.
This is just what we do. We just
Yeah.
instigate
Yeah,
each
yeah,
other.
that's what I'm
Somebody
saying.
has to fold. That's just how it
Just
goes.
judge you a tiny bit.
I would say I think I don't know. I'm very introverted, so like.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
No.
No, trust. Wait,
man
no,
on
whoa.
Gosh,
Wait,
bro. This man, this
Hear me
man
out.
lied on 4K. This is literally a 4K camera. He lied on 4K.
Wait,
Oh
hold
my
on.
Wait, let us see.
Hold
Let
on.
us see. Explain yourself, because I will follow up with what I think after you.
Cap off, bro.
All right. I think I'm actually very introverted. I recharge.
Yes.
Right. So I
Okay.
recharge. Right. So something like you guys see me at GCU, right? So I'll do an event. I'm walking home by myself every time. I'm a very like just introvert. I need like that kind of person. But when I have my extroverted moments,
I'm listening, bro. I'm
Well, I'm
listening.
extrovert. I think like having someone who's like introverted, like that. Is it omnivore? I don't know. It's a,
So what I tell
Ambivert?
McCall, what I am, which may be what you
Okay.
are too, I consider myself an extroverted
Okay.
introvert.
Okay.
I'm the same way. I actually get drained being around people. So when I go to social events, I go home feeling like, ugh, like I need to like read my book or like watch TV or just be by my, like I lock myself in my room and I be by myself. And then like the next day, like I can go out and see my friends again.
Exactly.
But I'm good in social settings. So when I'm out at an event or with people, like I have a fun time and I enjoy myself. So that could be kind of what you are.
Exactly. You was hating on me.
I never hate.
But yeah, so I think it's like that. It's kind of like someone who can like be in those both aspects. Also like someone who just likes personal time. I think for me, I'm not big. Like, I'm not like clingy is not my style. But like it's like, hey, I need like a night to chill. Like, I'll text you, check up on you. It's like that spacing.
Yeah.
That's just
fire,
me.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
So
Love
that's
that.
just me though.
That's good.
Fire, fire.
Talk to
That's
me.
Is there
it?
anything else? Yeah, I feel like there's
I
more,
feel
bro.
like I don't. Right now, I'm good for now. I'm good, bro.
We'll come back to it.
We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it.
Okay, cool.
Talk to him, Jay. The juice man.
Get off me, bro. I would say, like, as long as they are able to hold a conversation, whether that's with me or, like, my grandparents or, like, my parents, whatever. I said grandparents because just, like, my grandparent is out here. Shout out my grandpa.
Grams. We love you, Grams.
Shout out that man.
Bro has not watched a single podcast. We love you, Grams. We love you, Grams. We love you.
So, yeah, definitely that. I would say, maybe, like, a little bit adventurous. Like, sometimes, like, I want to do some, like, menace activity, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just do something, like, that's a little wild. Not, like, crazy.
Like you're spontaneous.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, not spontaneous.
Yeah, sometimes. I don't know how to explain it.
Sorry.
I don't know how to explain it, but, like, I would say, like, for me, like, I'm definitely more introverted, and, like, when I'm out and about, like, I can, like, speak if needed to, like, stuff like that, be social if needed to. But, like, because I'm so introverted, and when I have, like, these little moments where, like, oh, man, I gotta go, like, do something crazy. Not too crazy. But, like, I gotta go do something. Like, I want to have somebody that can, like, be a part of that adventure with me, like, hang out and do that. So that's the main thing. And, I don't know. Gotta love Jesus. Like, that's just so important. That's so important.
That's foundation.
Yeah,
that's foundational. That is foundational.
Our next, like, segue is going to be, like, so if we were to start, questions that girls are too afraid to ask guys, like, what we would want to know from your perspective. So I guess what I would ask would be, is it weird for, like, a girl to make a first move? Like, do you like that? Or you're like, like, that's a little too much. Like, it should be me approaching you. Like, what do you think? Because, you know, sometimes, like, what if we're too afraid to, like, we feel like it's weird, you know, like, we wouldn't, like, you know, like, what do you think?
Personally, I like, really like it, but I also, like, understand that some people, like, aren't comfortable to do that. So, like, I wouldn't want her to, like, force herself to, like, go talk to me or something like that if she wasn't comfortable. But I think it's super cool if she is comfortable enough to do that.
I agree.
Shows a lot about her, too.
Yeah,
as well.
I agree. Yeah, I think, like, when you just, like, go for it, you're like, it's kind of, oh, that's a nice change, you know? So
Shows confidence,
shows
too.
confidence.
I think that's a big thing.
It shows confidence. So, yeah, boldness. That's
Boldness.
That's
Be
really
bold.
Okay. I've had very, like, mixed reviews on this because, like, I'll ask my brothers and they'll say one thing. So, do you guys expect to pay on the first date?
I think you want to go first because I just did the last one.
Yeah, I think, like, me personally, like, I think we're just raised very, like, I don't know, our dad's like a boss. Like, that man just, like, I know how to explain.
OG,
Yeah, but that's like OG. Example, my mom's wedding gift was her dream car. So they got married in 1999. My dad got my mom
He's him.
Yeah, my dad got her a 2000 Jeep Grand Cherokee. And yeah, so, like, so we got, in a way, like, we're kind of, like, it seemed like to us, we're, like, very expected to do that. So long story short, I'm always paying, like, first date, and even, like, I try to pay a lot, unless it's like Disneyland, right? Like, something's, like, mad expensive. Yeah. But even then, if I can do it, I would love to. But that's kind of my thing. Like, I think first date for me, like, I'm there.
Yeah. I think same thing. Obviously, we're raised by the same people, so same thing. But I feel like it's a big thing to pay for the first date, especially if you ask her.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're in her DMs or whatever you slide into, whatever, if you're like, hey, let's go to this spot, that pretty much means you invited her, which, like, you should pay for that date. And I honestly, even if she invites you, I feel like it's more courteous and more, like, gentleman-like, chivalrous to pay for her on the first date.
Noted.
How y'all feel? How y'all feel about that?
We have different viewpoints. So.
I feel like, explain your thoughts on this.
Oh, okay. So me, if I was going on the first date, I would expect the guy to pay for me. So that's just my, I don't want to say it's like that's not my upbringing, but that's just like what I expect. Like, if he's not willing to invest in me in the first date, how can I expect him to invest in me in the future? However, there's a side aspect to that. Like, I think it's rude if someone was to pay for and then they weren't thankful, you know, like, you have to still be like, you know, still say thank you, not expected, like, just like, you know, like, you don't say anything, you just sit there and, like,
over.
Yeah, you, like, slide it, like, no, like, and sometimes, like, if there's, like, ever awkward silence, I'll, like, I'll offer to split and be like, oh, like, we can split it, but, like, I would be waiting for, like, no, like, I got this, and then I would be like, okay, good, you know, that's just me, though, like, that's just me, though, so, but then so this is actually something that I think a lot of women can relate to nowadays. It's like, especially if I was to ever go on a blind date, it's hard because as women we feel I can't speak for everybody, but like almost as if we then owe something, especially if it's like an expensive dinner, and they pay for it, and like I've been in a situation like that, and it was just like so uncomfortable for me. Like I was
Like they expect something.
yeah, and I was like mom, coming up right now. You know what I mean? So some girls actually don't feel comfortable paying on the first date because of that aspect. So I think you have to, like, honestly, like, especially if it's somebody you just met, you really have to read them. And, like, you know a guy's, like, I feel like you can read a guy pretty well. So if I can read that from a guy, I usually will pay for myself and then, like, I just leave.
Yeah.
But if it's someone I think, like, is, you know, genuine and, like, actually wants to, like, continue getting to know me, then I would, like, expect them to pay for me and I would like it. So, yeah. Okay, what do you think?
I personally don't expect it, but I think it's, like, such a green flag. Like you said, like, oh, it shows that he's investing, like, straight from the bat. But I've been on dates where, like, we split the check, and it was cool, but, like, I don't know.
I thought that was not cool.
I think my dad would expect a guy to pay for it, and he'd, like, respect you more if, like, you provided, but, like, personally, that's not an expectation for me. I just think it's, like, a green flag, like, oh, that's, like, super chivalrous, but, no.
I think like the things you do on first date sets the tone, the expectation too. Like it's not like I'm here, text, I'm at your door, ring the doorbell. That's just me. Like not ring the doorbell.
It really sounding like I say like I've been on a million dates. I really haven't. But like I've been on a date once and they said texted, they're like here.
Yeah, not even like a period.
Like, I don't know if a guy's ever come to my door, to be honest. I don't think they've ever have. Yeah,
guys, go to the door.
Go to the door.
They don't go to the door. They don't open the door for us. Like,
especially on campus. Like, I feel like this is me. This is kind of what I've learned at school was like when you leave. Like again, your parents not at home because you're at school. When you walk up to her door, say that walk up to her door, and you like knock on the door. If the roommates like you, you also in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Easily.
If the roommates
if
like
the
you,
friends
so,
like
so
you,
if you like walk up to her and she's like, oh, it's like this guy at the door with like flowers or whatever at the door.
flowers?
Oh, we build different around here.
I don't think I've ever got flowers.
No, but really?
No, I've never gotten flowers.
Fellas, what y'all doing?
Yeah,
what y'all
come on,
doing?
Game up.
Game up. Oh my gosh. Like,
Expectation of risen.
but it's like, no, but it's like seriously, like first it's like but it's like okay, you set the standard of flowers, meet the roommates or parents, right? That you gotta hold that also. I feel like for me, like you know, you don't want to be lazy in that too. So like I feel like that the it's fun for me if it's date 1 or date like 900. It's like I still want to come to the door. I still want that kind of thing because like it's like I don't know. It's like for me, it's like it's fun for me. It's fun and it's like I want to show you that like I'm still gonna show myself off as a good guy, but like I'm still proving myself
You're
every
still
single
pursuing her.
yeah, still pursuing and proving myself like hey, like
That's so cute.
I'm
I
that
love
guy
that.
for you, that type thing. So yeah.
No, for sure. I think for me personally, sometimes I just like to like hang out, maybe like in a social setting, and then maybe just like, I guess if we're at school, be like, hey, like let's just like kind of grab something to eat, and then like after that, like okay, I kind of like this girl. Then that's when I would be like, okay, let's go on a first date. Then I would kind of do something like that, but I still kind of like just to hang out because
He's known for
I feel like in this generation, some of the people that you might like be interested in might be like totally opposite from you, and like I kind of want to see that before I like get in too deep with this person, you know. So like that's what I like to do personally. It's kind of just like hang out in like a social environment first, and then be like, yo, like I want to take her on a date.
Yeah.
I respect that, yeah.
It's interesting because I don't know if I've ever been asked the words like, would you like to go on a date with me? I feel like for us, I guess I can't speak for you, but I feel like most of the time it's like, what
are you doing?
Yeah,
12 a.m.
WYD. You're texting me WYD at 9 p.m., honey, I'm asleep.
I have my retainer in.
Excuse me, like, and I need some notice in advance. I gotta charge my battery before I go out, but, anywho, no, it's like, yeah, what are you doing? Or like, what's, yeah, like, what are you up to, or like let's hang out, or like whatever, and it's like always over text, I guess. I don't know, it's just different this generation. I don't
Yeah.
know.
My question is, do you guys like, I feel like even I started to do this after a while, when you would, or like guys would just be like, hey, this time, this place, like we're gonna do this. Do you guys like that?
Yeah.
Or okay.
I like 100%.
It depends. It depends if I like you.
Mm.
So if we're in a relationship, would love it. Okay. There was this guy who did do that to me, who I was not about, like, just wasn't treating me the right way, like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't like him romantically like that, just the way that I was, you know. And I remember he texted me that, like, that, the night before, he's like, I'm coming to get you at 12. And I was like, no, you're not.
Like, I'm coming to get you. I feel like
I'm
that
like,
it's not-
what is it for me? Like, you know what
Well.
like, yeah, so, no, if we haven't been dating, like, if we haven't been on a few dates, like, if we're not in a relationship, I would never do that, and personally, just because I don't know, I need some more notice, and, like, especially if I don't know where we're going, I don't know what to wear, I have a fear of dating. Not to be like drama dump, but I have a fear of dating, so it's really hard for me to go on dates. So I just couldn't do that. Like, I'd have to mentally prepare myself. But I had a boyfriend, and he, like, planned something really cute, and he's like, I'm picking you up at 7, like, wear a cute dress. I'd be like, oh my god.
I think that's so fun.
And I
Just,
would
like,
be, like, so
spontaneous.
excited.
Like,
yeah, so it
Fellas,
depends.
Sure.
listen up, fellas.
So you would say ask, not tell, until you guys are like together.
Yes, for me.
I would say if it was just like a first date, I would be fine with that.
Or make like a,
But like after you guys got to know each other. Okay.
I'm not like meeting a stranger at like some desert
Okay.
park.
So still.
Not that I would do
Yeah.
that.
Not that I would ever
Not
do
that
that.
stargazing would have ever done.
Jeez. Tell them about the
No.
story.
No. Well, I met this guy and he was like, let's go stargazing. And I was like, okay. I thought it was gonna be like the city and stuff. So we like get snacks from Target, really cute. And he just like drives. Like, this man does not even like stop in the city. Like, we're fully in the desert. I'm like, this, like, he could really like kill me. Like, I was like, this is really, Mom, if you're watching this, log off.
Mom.
I would like start like sharing my location with like friends, like, y'all, like, this is not a good situation. And it was like a trailer park, and he was like very courteous, like, and I told him, I was like, hey, like, where are we? He's like, I don't know. I was like, okay.
Lord
Yeah.
have mercy.
Luckily, like, he was really courteous, chivalrous, and he was like, we can go somewhere else. But like, he was just like driving in the desert, and I was like, I feel like that's on my part. I shouldn't have like put myself in that
Too
situation.
spontaneous.
Maybe that was
I've
a
been there
little
too,
too
girl.
spontaneous, but I'm here and I'm alive.
And hey, God is good. God is good. God is good.
That's a good story.
Yeah, that's scary.
You know,
We had
he
a
just like
similar
kept on driving. I was like, what?
She said, sir? Sir?
It's bad.
Oh my
Like, you
gosh.
start getting the panic attack starts coming on. You're like, like,
Yeah.
it's so scary. Like, I've been looking at like how much an Uber is. It's like, Mom.
I was like sending my last text.
Yeah. Anyways.
So what are your guys' like dating expectations during a date, before a date?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
The bar is low.
It's really low.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
Fellas?
if you
You don't gotta do much. No.
like, if you open the door, like, that's so like like, I don't know, like,
That's
maybe
pretty
I'm like,
standard.
maybe that's really sad, but like, if you open the door, like you walk up to the door and you introduce yourself and like you're just kind and like to everyone and just like respectful throughout the whole date and not just like until like we click
I
or
agree.
something. I don't know. I don't have like a list. I'm just like, okay, like,
Yeah.
it's really sweet.
That's good. It's also sad that that's like a high expectation. Like, cause I
Fellas,
totally
step
agree
up
with you.
your
I'm
game,
like,
bro.
wow, if they open the door for me, I mean, really, that should be like totally the standard. Like, but No, I don't know. Like, it depends. Like, the first dates, for me, I don't like food dates. That's just, like, a personal preference. Like, I wouldn't like to go to dinner on a first date or, like,
Yeah. It's a little
because
strange.
because, like, I just get, like, nervous, you know? Like, and so then, and then if they, like, pay for my dinner and then I'm too nervous to eat it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I, like, pay for this food and I'm, like, trying to force myself to eat it. You know what I mean? Like, no food on the first date for me unless I, like, really know who you are. But, like, even still, I get just too nervous. Like, I'd have to work up there. I like fun dates, so if it was like something fun, like, say we went like hiking, like it's not in the summer, but like we went hiking, or we went to like the arcade, or like it doesn't even. Oh, I had a fun date once where we did. It was with that same guy from like 4 years ago, the one that got a shirt with my face on it. We did a Bob Ross painting date, and
That's
he
cool.
got all this paint and this canvas, and we watched a YouTube video and we attempted to paint it, and that was fun. Like, and it's cheap. Like, we literally got like the cheapest paint possible and like a cheap like $5 like canvas, and like it was fun, and like the paintings looked like absolute trash, but like it was fun, you know. Like,
I feel like it's like the little things. Like, it doesn't have to be
Efforts.
expensive. Like, just like going like playing volleyball or like
yeah, you don't have to pay.
like, going
So
on
it's
golf.
more of
like
like
for
the
less time.
heart than
Yeah,
like
the
if
money.
he's thought about it. Like,
Yeah, if you
that's
actually
so
has a plan,
sweet.
that's oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I hate when I get in the car like, what y'all want
This
to
is
do,
free
and I'm like, what do you
game.
mean? What do I want to
Easy for
do?
y'all,
It's
bro.
free
It's
game.
easy for
It's
y'all.
free
And they
game.
single, fellas. Come on, we got y'all.
The DMs are open. You know what to do. Surfer emoji and kitten emoji.
Come on, bro.
Simple.
And open the door, fellas.
Open
It's
the
easy.
door.
Open the door. We're married.
Yeah, honestly,
gosh.
just buy me a ring.
Is that a proposal?
Guys, be athletic and read books. You're
You're in there. You're in there, bro.
And what do you what are you expecting on like when you go on a date? Like, what are you kind of like hoping the vibe's gonna be? Oh, here's like a question. Like, what would you do for a first date? Like, if
for
you
a
were to take
first
someone on a
date.
first date like tomorrow, like what would it be? Without like anything that we just mentioned. Just forget everything we
Like
said.
Bob Ross comes to mind.
Sheesh. I kind of like. I feel like I do it a little different. Like, I almost like hang out, like I was saying, and then like it's like a real date
Okay,
after
so
that. So like,
we're,
is this
we're
like?
past the hangout stage.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
This
Okay,
is like
okay.
It's go time, bro.
date.
It's go
It's go
time.
time.
This
it's
is
go
a
time.
real, like, genuine, like, okay, this is a date.
First
Like, it's just the
date
two of
idea.
us. Like, this is intentional.
Bro, go first on this one. Go first.
They're
on this
asking
one.
you.
No, both of us. This is the Greer House podcast.
So I think how I kind of do it is like, I get over text. It's like that's how you get to know someone. Or you're texting, right? Kind of hang out with them first. So you kind of pick things. So if she's like, okay,
The things that she likes.
the thing she likes, so she's gonna say it, right?
Free game.
Forget. So like it could be like, hey, like I like nature, blah blah blah, right? And I'm thinking Colorado mindset. I'm still still in Arizona, so she says nature a lot, flowers, trees, blah blah. And I'm like, okay, let's go on a picnic with like so they're going to picnic about
Botanical garden.
botanical gardens like in a picnic, right? But if we're going on a picnic, it's like like those red and white like picnic things, like the red and white like. That's big old school.
It gotta be all out.
Yeah, got all out like the little wooden like little
Picnic,
picnic
so
box.
cute.
And like I ask like I have like friends that are girls. So like I was like, hey, I'm not good at like what are they called? Charcuterie board?
Charcuterie
Yes,
board?
yes. So like so like
Because
like but I'm not good at so hey like it's like a whole team effort. So it's like
Right.
hey, so hey like I can do charcuterie boards, but I know friends I can do it. Like so like hey can y'all do this? I'll give you all money, boom. And then like stuff like that. So it's like it's very like picked out. She likes, and then like maybe we're talking like in those conversations like, oh, she likes grapes. So, of course you have like all your normal like charcuterie board things. Listen, now there's like instead of one grape, now there's like 3 different types of grapes.
You got the cotton candy.
You got the
grapes.
cotton candy. No, they got the cotton candy grapes. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of thing. You really gotta know, get to know her like. You gotta try hard. You can know her, but
It's not hard,
You're not
but
interviewing. You're understanding like those things.
You
about-
listen.
Just, like,
you
getting to
listen
know her.
enough.
Yeah, you listen
that,
enough.
Like you made it. You catered the date to her.
Exactly.
Therefore, she can enjoy it more.
Wow.
'Cause I think that
I'm
hopefully.
sending this to the life group chat. This is what our expectations are. Something like
The
this.
blueprint.
Yeah, everybody listens to this podcast, so you know what your worth is. Okay. Your turn.
I feel like obviously it's like the same
Mm-hmm.
thing. Like if she's like one of those people that just like to stay at the home and like chill, like stuff like that, I say like I feel like my first date like recently, she was like, oh, I just like to hang out, like I like to watch movies. So I went obviously I didn't go to a regular movie theater. I had a truck at the time, so I went to a drive-in movie date, and like didn't make it too like, touchy, because it's the first date. Gotta be respectful. But like, we went to the store. We got all of her favorite snacks. So we like went to this pizza spot, stuff like that. So like, just kind of like whatever she likes. When you were listening to her while you're talking to her,
fellas, fellas, come on.
Just do that, and then like as you guys keep getting to know each other, you keep doing stuff that she really enjoys, and then
Wow. You give me hope for
That's really
the
cute.
future.
Yeah.
Welcome to your house.
Like old school.
Yeah, I feel like
it's really.
yes, I feel like no one's like that anymore.
Yeah,
Honestly, and
that's,
I'm
like,
super
very
hopeless
rare.
romantic. I write romance books. like you know what I mean? So I'm so happy that you guys do that because I feel like that's so dead. No one, at least from our own experiences, we haven't really had someone have like romantic efforts in that type of way. But maybe we just are. I don't know. I don't know.
We're the problem.
Yeah, I guess, girl.
nah,
Maybe it's me.
It's never that. It's never that. I think because guys usually are the ones that ask for the date. I feel like it's kind of on guys to like step. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm the perfect date enthusiast. I'm not a date guru. Anything of that. I'm just saying like guys just gotta step up their game a little bit. We kind of live in a society of like being a city boy now or a hot boy, and that's how you want to live life. But when you kind of change and like be more chivalrous, be more of a gentleman, you actually have a lot more fun. You actually like live life better.
So that whole city boy thing, right? Which is whack.
Hey, I don't know.
Hot
I'm
boy.
sorry. I don't know what that means.
So
Hot
Like
boy,
the-
like
hot
city
boy,
boy.
city
Like
boy.
a-
I don't know
It's
what that
like
means. I'm
just
sorry. Like
being
like
just-
being an F boy? Is that
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Being
yeah.
that-
Oh, okay.
Being an F boy.
I thought whatever the word is.
I just didn't know what that meant. I was trying to.
no, for sure,
no,
for
for
sure,
sure.
valid.
Well, I have a question. He comes off as an F boy, but he's like the nicest person ever. So his reputation is like he's an F boy. That's what people think of him, right?
Oh, okay.
But
Who are
then,
you speaking to?
huh?
Nothing.
You know, but
No, I was trying to get at you.
so he has a reputation, right? But like he's like, how do you feel about that? So all your friends are saying, oh, he's whack, he's a player. Would you give him a chance, or would you like listen to the girlfriends?
It depends. I feel like people have thought things about me which aren't true. So I feel like I don't know. Like I feel like people might think that I go on lots of days when I've been on like 4. So it depends if my friend has like a personal experience with them, or they're like, I went out with him and this happened, right? Or if it was just word on the street. If it's word on the street, I'm gonna give you a chance.
Okay.
But if my friend says, like, he did this to me, then I will not, give you a shot, because I, like, love and trust my friend.
I would say the same thing. Like, if it's just like, oh, people are talking, like, that doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, being discerning about it, too, because, like,
Simple.
I feel like it's really easy to, like, go out and, like, I don't know, like, give your heart to someone, and then it's just, like,
Oh,
a nice
shame.
thing.
Yeah.
Don't bring it up.
So, ladies, I think all of us guys want to know what's like the most respectful way, or what's a cool way to like slide into the DMs or slide into the Snapchat. Guys, don't get Snapchats. That's a big thing.
That's weird.
That's weird.
Or
We don't do
maybe
that
it's not.
anymore.
Maybe it's not. We'd ask them. Maybe
Oh,
it's
true,
not.
true.
I'm gonna
So
take
you
notes right
tell
now.
us. Yeah.
Okay, so for me, I feel like I'm older now, so I feel like I would prefer for a guy to ask me for my number than for a Snapchat. Because, I don't know, it just seems a little, like, elementary to me. But, like, that...
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
That's just me, though. But I'm also, like, 21, and I'm not, like, 18 anymore. So, like, if I was in high school, like, maybe I would think Snapchat's fine. But I don't even go on Snapchat. Like, you snap me once, and you're my best friend list. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So just ask for my number. It's not weird. Like, don't get weirded out by that.
Yeah,
What do you
I don't
think?
know. I think it's like Snapchat, like, what are you gonna do? Just like send me like pics of your face? Like, I mean,
Too much face, bro.
Too much
I don't
face,
know.
bro. Too much
Face.
face,
it's
bro.
just too much.
Come on,
sometimes.
less face,
Less
more numbers, bro. More
Please
numbers.
don't remember.
But it just like shows that he's like more intentional. If like he wants my number, I feel like.
But
I
do you
feel like
guys? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Do you guys like it? Like when they have your number, that they like send you a picture.
Yes,
Yes.
love it.
That is so
love
sweet.
it. I
What
love
about
that.
videos? Like, hey, I'm doing this
Yes.
right now. Blah
Oh,
blah.
that's the best.
Sheesh, I need to take notes.
Fellas,
No, do
listen,
that. I think-
didn't take notes myself.
I think that's cute. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little too much if
Write
it's,
that
I've
down,
never
write that
met
down.
you before and you're like
Videos.
sending me vlogs and we've never even gone out. Like maybe not then, but like if we were dating and you're like saw this and thought of you, send like That's so
Bye.
cute.
That's game over. That's like.
And I like doing stuff like that too. So it's like, as long as you can play off of it, I feel like that's fun.
And McCall likes the gym, bro. So guys like the
The
gym.
surfer, bro.
Oh,
Like,
my-
come
the
on.
gym-
I thought it was like surfer and.
It's the-
Facts.
Yeah,
Athletic,
bro.
yeah.
I see the TikToks, bro. That's what I said. So I'm just saying, like,
I'm blocking you on my TikTok.
okay. So I don't know. You guys were like, McCall, how you doing?
No.
Be honest, girl. Be
honest,
honest.
be honest. You wanna know.
She likes the muscle.
Oh gosh. Oh, I think it shows like you're working on yourself. Like that's impressive. I gotta respect that. So if you're snap like a gym pic, not like a weird like sweaty, but it's just like at the gym like.
In the sauna, I'm thinking of you. No.
Oh, because you got me hot. I'm sorry. I won't say that. I'm gonna keep it close to myself. Okay.
Got me blushing over here.
So you don't care if they ask for Snapchat or you don't. You do.
No,
What do you want? Number or Snapchat, or you don't care?
Or Visco.
That's where it's
Bro,
at.
so
If
you
you ask
have
me
to
for
on there,
Visco, that's
Can you DM people on Visco?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Guys, taking notes.
Bro, she's
Don't
the Visco
DM me
queen.
on
She's
Visco, I
the
won't see
Visco
it.
queen.
Jeez.
We're gonna put her Visco right here. Go right here. Right here.
Okay.
So, what is like the way that a guy should slide in? Like, once he has a number, once he has your Instagram, once he has your Visco, like, what's something like you would want to see, or like, what's something you don't want to see?
Definitely not like that. Hey babe, or like that's cute, or just like none of that. I feel like just more like
Depends.
oh. I would like to
Yeah,
hear. I would
oh.
actually like to hear that.
I mean, if we've been talking for a while, we've been going out a little bit, like, I'm not gonna, like, not like that. Like, I think that's cute. Like, I like nicknames, so that's not weird to me.
Or what if like the only thing he's texting you or sending you is like like beautiful, hot, like.
But I'm not
Like
saying,
that.
him, like, why would he just be randomly calling me?
I'm
pretty?
thinking like Instagram DMs.
I feel like if he was responding to, like, a Snapchat story, they would say that. But if we texting, like, I feel like that wouldn't happen. Unless I was just something, like, just keep sending to myself. Like, you know? So, no, I think that's, I don't know, I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Keep
So-
going.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
I don't know. That's a hard question. I feel like I don't know.
So bro's like, what's up, snuggly wuggly? Like you.
Hey, that's different.
Blocks.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So fast.
That's different.
Help-
My
help-
ooey gooey gum
that's what I'm
drop.
saying. Like, help these boys out. because-
Okay. If it's the first, so when you say slide into the DMs, this is like the first time they've ever spoken to me.
Mhm.
Okay, then maybe not the
Yeah.
nickname. Sorry, I
No,
take it back. I
that's what
thought
I'm
y'all
thinking,
meant
like-
Yeah,
like
McCall's like,
after a
I
while.
was like,
No.
I thought y'all meant like we've been dating for a little bit, and so I'm like, okay, like you call me something cute, I'm not gonna hate it. But like, if it's the first thing they say to me, maybe that's a little bit. I don't know. Like I don't have any experience in this field. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it.
Fellas, kitten emoji and what's up, snuggly wuggly.
Snugly.
We're gonna put our Instagram right.
If we're texting, I feel like I don't know. Like I don't need to be texted constantly. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you're texting too much. Like I think good morning and good night is cute if we're at that point. But if it's like we just met and you're texting me good morning and good night and like ask me what I'm doing throughout the day constantly, like I'm gonna be a little bit. I'll be honest. I'm gonna get the ick and I'm gonna run. It's true. Like I'm not gonna lie.
It's the X.
I do get the ick, but like that's just icky to me. Like I don't know. Like we don't even know each other that well. Like maybe if you were my boyfriend, like we could call each other every day. But, like if you're not my boyfriend, we don't need to do that. Just say like I feel like texting for me is like if you want to really get to know me, it's just a little bit pointless. Like ask me out, let's talk in person, let's hang out, let's see if we vibe. Like I don't want to like ask what your favorite color is like over text and like do all that. It just seems like a waste of time. And then like it'll fade away because you know what I mean. Like you can't constantly keep the conversation going. Ask another question. It's like, hey, like, are you free Friday morning? Oh no, I'm not. Okay, like, but I'm free Saturday. Let's go get coffee and let's hang out. Okay, cool. See you then. Done. You know, that's just me though.
I think that's huge. Like if a girl like shuts down your time and she hits you with another time, I think that's a dub. Like I feel like.
Yeah, I think you're still like in there. I
Yeah,
don't like to use that term, but like.
But if a girl's like, okay, let's hang out at 10, and she's like, no, it won't work, and it's nothing, it's like,
No,
You're not in
she's
there.
not interested.
that's
And
an
like,
L. Fellas.
no, it's true. And that's just like if I was to ask a guy to do something and they didn't follow up with oh, but I'm free this time because everybody's busy. Like we all have lives. Like I'm not gonna expect you to drop everything for me. But if you don't follow up with like, oh, but I'm free this day and this day, then I'm gonna assume you're not interested, and I will cut it off probably. I probably won't shoot my shot again.
So girls do shoot their shot, is what you're saying.
Sometimes, yeah.
You just gotta be him now, I guess.
You gotta be that
him.
guy. You gotta be that guy.
him.
So are you him?
I feel like it really. I think I'm more likely to shoot my shot with somebody who I have no connections with. Because, like, if I was to shoot my shot with someone who I was mutual friends with, and it failed miserably, and then I was to see them, like, you know, around, I would feel embarrassed, which is something you shouldn't be embarrassed about. Like, whatever. It's, like, such not a big deal. Like, we make it so much more of a big deal in our heads than it really is. Like, nobody cares. Like, you're the main character in your own story. Everybody else is a side character. They truly couldn't care less about your life. So, like, if you want to just, like, shoot your shot, like, whatever. The worst that's going to happen is you're in the same position that you were before, so.
Simple.
Yeah.
McCall, anything to add to that?
I feel like you covered all the bases, honestly. I don't know.
Just be straightforward. Just say, hey, I'm interested in you. I'd love to get to know you more. Then just get to it. Like, just don't do all that fluff.
Yeah, like
I don't need the fluff.
No.
It's just pointless to me. I'm over the games.
The
I'm
fluff.
over the games. I'm
Get
over the
straight
fluff.
to the business.
Just, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want you to waste my time. I'm not vibing with you. I was going to say, like, hey, like, I don't think that we have, like, I guess, the same area of life like we're in right now. I think, like, maybe it's just we just, like, stay friends, or maybe, I don't know, whatever it is, like, just, and if you're feeling that way with me, just, like, say, like, ugh, I hate when people just drag things on. I just, like, why?
Just, like, be, like, just open and, like, call it
Yeah,
as it is.
just
Like,
be
if you don't
open.
like me, just, like, tell me that. Like, I'd rather
Don't
have that
just don't be rude about
than,
it.
like,
You know.
talk to me a little bit than just, like, ghost me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so rude.
Just, like, tell me, like, hey, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
friend zone me.
Just be straightforward.
Yeah, just be
That's just
straightforward.
life. Like, it's gonna happen to everybody at some point.
Just be straightforward.
Simple.
Don't leave people on. Guys, ladies, everyone, please.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody, chill out. Everybody chill out. Be real.
Chill.
Just chill.
Be
chill.
real. Be real.
Just be real. Just be real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple, bro. Simple.
You miss 100%
The
of the
shots
shots
you
you don't take.
It's so simple.
It's so
And here we are recording it for y'all. Crazy.
Free game.
It's free game, bro. Come on. Oh my goodness.
Guys, we are lobbing it off the backboard. All you have to do is just dunk it in there with the surf and kitten emoji. You're in there.
Exactly. It's easy.
So simple.
Oh goodness.
So,
Sweet. Any more advice for the guys out there right now?
For guys.
Leave them with something good.
and your numbers.
Oh, you can DM me and ask for my number, but
Don't be weird though.
Don't be weird. Yeah, don't be weird, bro. Come on.
no, don't be. Well, I don't know. I feel like I don't get that many. I don't know. My DMs are like sugar mamas and bots.
Sugar mommy Bella.
my weekly allowance is $500. I'm like, no. I don't know. My advice for guys is just don't be. I don't know. Mean. I don't know. I don't have a good
Don't be
advice.
mean, guys. Don't be
Don't
mean.
be mean.
Just
Just
be-
like, oh, my advice is to, like, grow up.
Oh.
Oh, hit him with a fact.
Just like, I don't know. I feel like especially for our age, like it's not like high school and junior high anymore. Like, no, like, don't be texting WYD at 10 p.m. at night. No, you up? Like, no, I'm not up. Like, no texting that. Yeah, just like grow up and like don't just be dumb. So just like, I don't know. That's just me though. Oh, and games are dumb too. Don't play games, please. I'm over that. Hate that. Just respond. Don't wait 4 hours. Girls
Yes.
and boys. But just like, what's the point? I can't respond right now. It's too soon. Like, what the heck?
Oh, you heard it here. Oh, you heard it here first.
Like,
All those dating nuances.
I
out
used to
the
do
window,
that
out the
though.
window,
I feel
out
like
the
it's too
window.
soon. I need to wait 3.5 hours. I'm like, why was I doing that? If I see it, I just should respond.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't wait 3.5 hours. Her Instagram's gonna be right here. We got y'all. We got y'all.
The countdown starts now.
now. Oh my goodness.
yeah, that's my only advice. So
Yeah, I would just say be nice. Just like, I don't know. I feel like that's like how you guys were raised, and like that is like so valuable. So I think just listen to the Greer podcast.
yeah, that's
Free
good
plug.
advice.
Free plug.
Free,
yo.
free clout. Free
Yeah,
clout.
that's,
Just like
No.
be a gentleman.
yeah. I don't know. That's it. Oh, make sure that you love yourself before you can love that person.
Be secure in yourself.
Yeah.
Be confident, be bold.
Yes, yes.
All that,
Don't
bro.
date around if you're not ready. in my
Don't date
opinion.
around if you're not ready.
So then you're just both gonna end up like hurt. I feel like.
Simple.
That's it. Do you have
Advice for the girls.
or boys?
Or yeah.
For the fellas, Jay.
For the fellas, we always say you gotta be bold. Personally, like, hey, I don't use pickup lines, but if I were to, I would just say something like really bold, not too bold, but like some bold,
Respectful.
kind of
Born
respectfully.
Of course, respectful.
That's what I would do. That's what you should do.
That's what you should do.
I mean, but that, be confident. You gotta remember, it took 7 days to create the world, but it took 9 days to create you.
9 months.
9 months to create you. Hold on. Guys, you gotta remember, it took 7 days to.
Just keep it in there. It's funny.
No. Okay. Anyway, go. Guys, I thought I had it.
You did. We got the message. It was
That was
really
beautiful.
inspiring. Thank you. I love
inspiring.
this. I feel like a new woman after that,
Damn,
honestly.
tears.
I would just say, be bold.
Simple. I was waiting for it. That's
yeah.
the main thing.
Be bold. Like it says, it took 7 days.
Hit it. You got it. You pick up, bro.
No,
I
go
threw
ahead.
it up to you. You got it.
Just be bold. Just be bold. But have fun with it, like in a respectful way. Like for me, I personally like corny. Like I feel like I'm sliding the like it's like a homie, like someone you already know. I do corny pickup lines just for fun. You know, just like hey, like I don't even know.
No, I feel like honestly, I'm not trying to say like you have to be him, but like guys, if you're smooth enough, like the corniest pickup line can
They
actually
work,
be, like,
bro.
so
They
nice.
work. They
But
yes, sir.
here's the thing. I say use a pickup line in person. I think in person works a lot better.
Yeah,
And
Really?
and you're him. Be
I
him.
think so.
I don't know.
Really. Speak on it. Speak on
It's fine.
it.
Don't be shy.
Yeah.
Oh.
At Greer House, you family, so talk. It's okay.
Aww. That's really nice. Okay. I feel like, where would this pickup line be taking place? Like, what do you mean? Like,
I don't
when
know.
I'm in
Look.
line somewhere? Like, how do you just casually say a pickup line to somebody?
Oh, I want to say like it's not even like a pickup line. You like use your surroundings to almost like.
That's why I do.
Engage.
I
the
need an
person.
example.
Okay, I was like.
I'd like to see this actually. Let's act
Oh,
this
we
out.
don't need to act it out. I just.
In action.
I mean, you'll see my reaction for what I think your pickup line's good or not, but.
I mean.
No, you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
no,
we
not
should-
pickup line. You gotta use your surroundings.
Use your
So
surroundings.
Gotta use
basically, not pickup line, but just like you tell
Just
them
say
you're
something.
interested in person.
Like Trump.
Yeah.
You shoot your
Agreed.
shot in person.
You gotta shoot your shot. Like, okay, my example. I had a vintage clothing thing, little
Okay.
business,
That's
whatever.
how you do it.
Simple.
I would know though.
But this absolutely gorgeous girl comes. She comes to my little pop up, and then we're talking, and I was like, "Yo, like, who is this? Like, what's going on?" And I was like, "Okay, bet." She asked for this one piece of clothing, and she was like, "Okay, how much is it?" And I was like, "Honestly, for you, I'm just gonna give the cute girl discount." It was mad corny, but like it worked.
You're him, bro. You're
No,
him. You're
it was
him.
mad corny,
You're
but
him.
I think
like,
that's cute.
but like it just genuinely worked, and now I'm locked in.
It worked.
Oh,
It worked.
that happened to me
Wow.
once, but
That's
I don't think I
beautiful.
realized that. I just went right over. my
Imagine
head.
telling your kids that someday. Like that's a cute origin story.
Hey,
That
That's
is
the
really
goal.
cute.
That's really cute.
Aw. So start a pop-up shop tomorrow. And
Guys, get into vintage.
Will.
Bro, be like everyone else. Get into vintage.
Guys, literally just. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh, start up a vintage
It's always
business.
business, bro. Jeez
Yeah,
Louise.
I don't know. I feel like if you're smooth enough, you gotta say it with enough
Yeah,
confidence,
yeah.
and like also, I didn't say that to anybody else. It was literally just straight up her, and I was like, that's the only time I'm gonna use that. And now I'm locked in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
clap
feel
it
like
up.
that's smooth.
You're
That's
him.
so
You're him,
good.
bro.
See, yeah,
Not
I
him.
like that. That's not really a pickup line. That's just like.
You just using it.
Yeah,
yeah,
That's,
you're
that's
just
what I was
shooting your
saying.
shot.
In like
It's
a
not like a-
respectful way.
Yeah, like that was
that's
cute.
so
Like it showed that you were interested in her. You know what I mean? Like
You're him, bro.
Not him. Not
I
him.
like that. That's good.
Just a Greer, but not him. Simple. Put some respect on the Greer name.
Amen. But let's wrap this up.
Simple.
Let's wrap this up.
Simple.
So, Greer House podcast. That's part 2, episode 4. I think
Episode 4.
we're back, and we have the Hot Girl Podcast here with us.
We're on all platforms. You can stream us anywhere.
Go check out everything.
Everything. Check out the book.
Tell them where to find the book.
Oh, you can find my book on Amazon. You can find it at Barnes & Noble. You can find it. You can just hit me up and I get you one. So.
And hit her up
With the kid emoji, we there. And for my buff surfer homies right here, sliding on Visco, sliding on TikTok. Come on, y'all, we got y'all. We're here for y'all. So
we put the team on, guys.
come on, fellas.
Can't eat without the team, bro. Simple.
Come on. But if you mess up, the Greer gonna find you. Yeah, don't mess up, bro. Don't mess up. So.
These are gang now.
So if we hear some, we on you. We on you, bro. We on you. Pause.
But,
All right.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna be more consistent. We love y'all. And
Also, thank you so much for the
1,000
1.4K for that one. We're very blessed and very honored for
Thank you guys,
taking the time
for
to
sure.
watch it. We love y'all. So, sick.
this is the outro from now on. Hey, Greer House Country. Let's ride. Let's ride. Simple. Good.
Thank you
That
for
was really
having me on. We had a good time. It was fun hanging out with y'all.
Sweet.
It was really cool.
Well, we enjoyed and yeah.
Greer House Country.
Let's
Let's
ride.
ride.